Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wellness Lifestyle. This morning we're going to make nut milk. So I make my own nut milk at home because it's super inexpensive and way more delicious and healthy. And it's really easy. So we're going to go ahead and whip it together. And if you are still with me towards the end, we are going to make a little pistachio cream with it because today I'm making pistachio nut milk. So this nut milk is super easy to make. Like I said, if you love your nut milk with your coffee or whatnot, good morning everyone, welcome for joining me. So since you just joined me, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. This is my second time on live, and I want to apologize because the first time I was on live, there was a couple of chats and I had no idea, but now I do. I can see you guys. So I'm making nut milk today, and I make my own nut milk. Today's pistachio nut milk. It's super easy to make, and I haven't had my latte yet this morning, so let's go ahead and whip this up really quick. It's super simple. You take your nuts and you want to soak it in nice, clean, filtered water. Okay, so I've got my pistachio milk here that I soaked overnight. All you need is a date, some sea salt, and a little vanilla if you would like, and some nice filtered water. So this is the pistachio I used today, and I'm going to go ahead and rinse out this pistachio. You want a 4-to-1 ratio. That's the only thing you need to remember about this recipe in order to make it nice and creamy. Just 4-to-1 ratio, meaning a cup of nuts to 4 cups of water. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out. Hang on with me here, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we are. I rinsed out my nuts, my pistachio nut, and I have 4 cups of water. So let's whip this together. Oh gosh. Okay, try not to do that at home. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm a little bit in a rush, so let's slow it down. Alright, here we go. 4 cups of water, nice clean filtered water. And then you're going to put a cup of your nuts. Use pistachio, walnuts, pecans, whatever you would like. I made hazelnut last week. Used it all up in my coffee. Oh gosh, getting water everywhere. Yeah, so I made hazelnut last week, and today I'm making pistachio. And then you're going to take your date, just one date. I know that you don't need a lot. Just one date. I'm going to take out the pits here into your nut milk like that. And then your vanilla bean paste, or a little bit of vanilla bean extract. I don't measure. I put maybe about 1/8 in there. You could put up to 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla bean if you'd like. Okay. And then our sea salt. That's it. So, do you make your own nut milk? Let me know if you do, if you have a good recipe. I have a friend who created some good coconut milk recipe that I'm going to try next time. Maybe you'll join me for that one. Okay, so I've got my Vitamix here. You could do this in your NutriBullet as well, because the secret is you've got to soak your nuts. You've got to soak it overnight, or at least 2 to 3 hours. You just leave it on the counter. You don't have to soak it in the fridge. And that way, even in NutriBullet, because I know this is quite expensive, but I use it a lot. In the Vitamix, it pulverizes it, but you could do the same with the NutriBullet. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and pulverize this. Go ahead and plug your ears because it might get a little loud. And here we are, our beautiful pistachio nut milk. So I'm gonna put that over there. Now, for those of you who are still with me here in the end, I really appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and make my espresso latte. Put in the chat if you would like me to go ahead and make that and show you how I make my pistachio cream with espresso. Otherwise, I can end this live now and let you go about your day. let me know if you would like me to show you how I make my espresso pistachio latte. I'm going to go ahead and clean up. If that's something you'd like to see, go ahead and put in the chat. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Until then, be well.